Hi, and welcome to Incredible Transformation. Today I'm going to talk about unconfessed sin and what it does in your life. We all know that the Israelites, if you read the Bible, we know that the Israelites were taken into captivity because they worshipped idols. This is what they did. This is what they turned them against the Lord. Well, when they came back from captivity, they had a feast. And during this feast, they confessed their sins. And let me read this one. This is from Nehemiah 9:2. And it said, "Those of the Israelite descents had separated themselves from all foreigners. They stood in their places and confessed their sins and the sins of their ancestors." So what they did is they separated themselves out from the people that helped cause them to sin, that helped bring them to idol worship in the first place. And it was very serious because some of them had to actually divorce their wives and put away their children. Others just had to separate themselves maybe in a business sense, or they just had to stop talking to them. And then they stood and they confessed their sins and the sins of their ancestors. In other words, they confessed that they had brought these idols into the midst. The people that brought the idols into their midst, they had also brought into their midst, and they put them away and they confessed those sins. I remember reading a book about the pilgrims, and the pilgrims used to spend a couple of hours one day a week confessing their sins, the ones that they knew and the ones that they didn't know. So they did a lot of sin confession. Are we doing that this day? I don't know of a church that I've ever been to lately where they do any confessionals. We don't confess our sins. Are you putting away the idols that are in your way? I know in America, a lot of the idol worship we have is with our stuff. We have a lot of stuff, and we like to worship it. And are you worshiping your stuff more than you're worshiping God? If you are, you need to put that stuff away. Maybe you just need to sell something, and you need to confess that sin so that you can return to the worship of the Lord. So thank you very much for listening today, and I hope you continue to listen.